is when my music comes through, it's very it's inspired. You know, some of the songs just there, and I'll sing it straight into the phone. But they're all about something that's happening in my life. And this next song, my husband quite a long time ago said, "Can you write a song for a couple who have lost a child to spirit?" And I thought, number one, it was strange at the time because he didn't know me as a songwriter. I hadn't written since I was 17. So I let go of it. I just let go of the thought. And then a couple of weeks later, I was just putting my makeup on, and this song came through. And it became the chorus of this song. It was just 4 lines. And the 4 lines resemble an exercise that a shamanic healer from South Africa had done with me. I call her more than a mother. She's a lady called Siri. She'd come over from South Africa. And she'd done this exercise with me. That exercise you can actually find on YouTube for anybody who's had a loss, an early loss in pregnancy, or at any point in pregnancy. Even if you're a grandparent or a relative, if you feel a child with you and you're not sure whose it is, listen to I Light a Candle for You for the Children online, Deborah Morris. And I do a spoken meditation with that, and it helps you to connect with that baby. So this song began its life very much about that. But then it became more generic. One day I was sat in the garden and I just had this vision of a violin, and what I heard was just 3 notes like that. And I said, I've got to go and write, and I went in and the song came through. So what you will hear on the track is the recorded version. I'm going to do the spoken narrative today, but you'll hear me doing the in the background. And that to me is where the sound therapy comes in, because I just have this need whenever I record to put the U's and the R's in, but I know that they're bringing a God note, and we'll talk more about that soon. So I've always got that ripple and that weave going through the background of songs. Even if they're quite upbeat and funky, they've always got a sound healing element in them. So this one started life as just the chorus of this song and became a song that now people listen to quite generically, and a lot of people use it for memorial services. And it is probably, well, it is my most listened to track on YouTube. So if you want to find it, it is on there. This is I Light a Candle for You. I light a candle for you. I light a candle for you. Blessed be your name. I light a candle for you. Where will I find you now that you're gone? I sit and I wonder as time lingers on. Moments of stillness, like life is on hold. Nothing seems to matter now that you're gone. My heart is in pieces, my world in disarray. We knew this wasn't forever, but never thought we'd see the day. The ending of a chapter, and time for journeys new. But I'm not sure I can do this without you. I think of something simple, a promise that we shared. Each one to light a candle when the other wasn't there. So I sit and I listen for the beating of your heart. But I know I'll only hear you when I let you depart. I light a candle for you. I light a candle for you. Blessed be your soul, blessed be your name. I light a candle for you. The secret in the finding begins with letting go of all the old familiar ways that we knew in this world. you go with love, my love. I let you go with light, with hope and prayers and promises that you will find new light, a brighter, kinder, caring place of harmony and peace, where time does not exist and wonders never cease. So let your soul just rest a while, from the day that time just stood to the day that brought us closer, love, and closeness ever could. I feel you in the morning, I see you in my dreams, I breathe, I know you're with me. Hold me still, I pray you'll always find me and guide me through the years. Your soul lives on forever. Hold me still. Hold me still. I light a candle for you. I light a candle for you. Blessed be your soul, blessed be your name. I light a candle for you. I light a candle for you. I light a candle for you. Blessed be your soul, blessed be your name. I light a candle for you. Blessed be your soul, blessed be your name. I light a candle for you. Okay. Back to my original set list now. One or two of you look quite zenned out there, so I hope you can find some peace in some of the music, and some of it, as I said, is a bit more up tempo. Now there's a song that I recorded. Basically, my son used to call himself Barefoot Chris. He's sat over there. He's called Wolf Eagle Standing now. He's been awarded a higher ceremony name, but it's very much about grounding and about just being barefoot on the grass and walking across twigs and feeling those sharp textures in your feet and just reconnecting. The very important thing about grounding is that it helps you to stay very present while you've got your spiritual stuff going on. You know, I like bodies. Has anybody in here ever been accused of being away with the fairies? Off the planet, not very present, yeah? And when you can keep yourself grounded, you'll soar through the day, because your spirituality, your higher vibration, can really come in and bring you what you need to drive more than intuitively, you know, just to follow your higher self and that wisdom, that story that you wrote before you came. But the grounding really helps you to help yourself and others and to stay really connected throughout the day. So this song's called Barefoot Walking, and I just think if you want to stand up and stamp your feet, you can. If you want to bang your hands on the floor, or just place your feet firmly on the ground and imagine that you are barefoot on the grass. Barefoot walking underneath your feet. Barefoot walking, what a way to meet. Barefoot walking, twigs between your toes. Barefoot walking, what a way to go. Well, it's a higgity road and it's a jiggity load and till you find which way to go. Well, it's a higgity road and it's a jiggity load, so don't say I never told you so. When you're tired of walking down the street, you gotta kick off your shoes and get some mud on your feet. Barefoot walking makes you feel complete. Barefoot walking up beneath your feet. Well, it's a honky-tonk town and you don't mess around when the piano plays the blues. Well, it's a honky-tonk town and you don't mess around, cause if you do it, you can never lose. When you're tired of skating in the park, you gotta kick up your boots and stick around till it's dark. Barefoot walking, skating in the park. Barefoot walking, ain't this life a laugh? You've got it, we have one dance to say right. You can dance sitting down, you can do whatever you feel like. You know that vibe, that rhythm, just sets you up for the day. Barefoot walking, skating in the park. Barefoot walking, ain't this life a laugh? So take off your shoes and put your grass roots down. Let the soles of your feet keep you down on the ground. When you're humming and a buzzing and you know it won't belong to the birds and the boys all sing this song. Barefoot walking up beneath your feet. Barefoot walking, what a way to meet. Well, it's a higgity road and there's a jiggity cold when your feet don't touch the ground. Put your hands on the land and you know you'll understand when you're walking with it upside down. When you 10 feet tall and you're running on repeat cause you jiggity jig and then your life is kinda sweet. Barefoot walking makes you feel complete. Barefoot walking makes you feel complete. You're looking good so long. Barefoot walking up beneath your feet. Barefoot walking makes you feel complete. Do you know, actually we're quite blessed because the sound guy had to go and help with another workshop, so I can pump it up as loud as I want to. You can shut the door, have a lock in and have a bit of a rave if you want to. I was glad I could turn that up because it wasn't too tame. Okay, here's a song that is actually the title track of the album. This one's called Earth Angel. And I wrote it when I first met my husband. You know, a lot of people think of angels as female, but look at all the archangels, most of them are guys, aren't they? Yeah, and this is about everybody out there has that ability to be that light for somebody at some point. You know, even sometimes holding a door, just smiling at them or whatever can change somebody's day. And so here's a little song called Earth Angel. Oh, bless you. So you heard some of those oohs that I was talking about there. Can I ask you all, does anybody sing in the room? Any of you got any singers in here? Yeah, 1, 2, okay. And have we got any people who are secret singers who do it at home in the shower? And they're cooking in the kitchen? That's all of you, that's all the rest of you. Okay, there's something quite powerful, you know, about singing for yourself. I'll tell you a little story. I've been doing gigs around the cabaret circuit for 40 years. And people used to say to me, oh, singing is healing. And you just think, yeah, it's, you know, it's healing because people like to listen and music is therapy. But, you know, I had an amputation last year, so I have a prosthetic limb. And I also have 30% kidney function. I don't normally share this, but what I came to realise over the last probably 9 or 10 years is that when I'm singing and I'm doing the gigs, the vibration of my voice and the particular sounds I'm making is healing my body. My work was keeping me healthy. You know, I was gigging 30, 40 years ago, 7 nights a week, sometimes more than 7 shows a week. Not as much now, and in the last year hardly any. This is my first sort of day back, really. But what I do know is that sound vibration kept me alive and kept me healthy. And when I pulled away from my singing for a bit, as my spirituality was changing, and I thought, I can't be in those venues anymore, they're not great for my energy. But after about 6 months of not gigging as much, I needed to sing. I just knew I had to get back out there and perform. And what I became aware of was that not only is the sound healing, when you hit a big powerful note in a big strong ballad, you think everybody looks because it sounds brilliant, but there's more to it than that. There's something in their system, in their cells in their body that's recognising something that is healing them, and it's quite a powerful thing. And so when I first stepped back into gigging, I can remember being at home and getting ready, and in the wood knots on the door, I'm a spiritual medium, and spirit appears to me in strange ways sometimes, but in the wood knots on the door, I started to see the feet of Jesus Christ on the crucifix. And I was thinking, okay, what are you doing here? I'd always kept my spirituality separate from the gigs because it would drain my throat chakra, so I thought, I didn't realise I had singing angels coming through. Anyway, I was made aware that Jesus' energy was around me, and I was made aware that he would come to the gig with me, and I'm like, no, you're not. And then I forgot about it, and then in my break, I saw this vision appear on the wall that I recognised to me how Jesus would appear to me. And I was like, well, I'm not doing this, not when I'm on stage. And I had visions that he was going to be walking around the audience and I would see him. Anyway, I forgot about it again. I was on my 3rd song of the set. And I felt his energy come in from behind, and I was like, okay, you're here. I could feel that he was here. He was saying to me, when you're looking at that person, you're healing that, and now you're healing that, and now you're healing that. So through my eyes, I do angelic Reiki, and some of that comes through your eyes, and my eyes sting as I look at somebody if the healing's going to them. I speak light language, but that developed in me probably about 9 years ago again. And there's going to be light language in the next album, by the way. There's not any on this one, but there is some coming in on the next one. But with my hands, you know, some of the movements I do in some of the songs that I've sung for 30 odd years are the same every night, and I didn't realise I was doing light language with my hands. So, you know, it was in me without knowing, you know. That's why I say you could be an earth angel without knowing. So, you know, what we're doing with the music is really fantastic. But my point of asking you if you do this at home is because, you know, you are healing yourself. When I do my therapy work at Birmingham Holistic Centre with my husband who sat at the back, when I do my work there, whether I'm doing readings, regressions, sound therapy, whatever it is, if I've worked with somebody and the energy can be quite heavy, spirit now, because I'm owning the singing more within my spirituality, they sing notes through me, they just randomly come out. And when I sing them, it's not just the note that I'm singing, it's the sound I'm making, and I feel energy slide off me, it just leaves me. So I have people who know me, there are a few in the room who know me, and I'll suddenly go, Wee! So I know that what I've just hit wasn't me, spirit are bringing that through. It's very random, and I just feel like, my body goes, I feel something lift. So I really want you to notice next time you're in the shower. Now when you're making those vowel sounds, some of you may know this, so excuse me if you do, but you're making God notes. The vowel sounds are God notes, and they're whatever God is within you, and we all have our own God note, which is really pure and healing for you. I'd like you to try and find that now, so I want you to try and just close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. And if you sat on the floor, just bury yourself into the ground, feeling your energy drop through your upper body, down through your hips and into the ground. If your feet are on the ground, just push it further down and push it into the ground. Breathe in pure white air and light now. Breathe that white light in. As you breathe it out, just push that light down through your body again, down and out through your feet. And as you bring your awareness to either your buttocks or your feet, whichever bit is lowest in you that's touching the floor, you should become aware of that connection with Mother Earth, really feeling her vibration linking with your vibration. Now what I'd like you to do after this next breath in, I'd like you to just start to sing whatever vowel sound comes out and trust the note. If we get a discord in the room, fantastic. It might not sound harmonious, but I just want you to just be really confident. And remember, you're in your own zone now, your own bubble. Nobody else is listening to you. They're focusing on the sound that they make. Okay, let's make some harmonies and breathe. Notice how you feel right now. Because I feel absolutely, I'm shuddering and I'm tingling. Can anybody else feel it? Did you feel it within you? Let's go again. Take a deep breath. Here we go. That's pure. Next time you need to clear some energy, just imagine your feet on the ground and just sing whatever comes out. It doesn't matter how random, even if you're in Tesco's freezer aisle, it doesn't matter. You know, I can remember once, one place I don't go really is Merry Hill. I've probably been twice in my life. Does anybody know Merry Hill? Yeah. Would anybody go to Merry Hill shopping centre on Christmas Eve out of choice? No. The energy is just like, oh. Anyway, once I had to go and find a shirt for my husband. It's his fault again. And I was told it was in a certain shop in Merry Hill. Online it said it was. So I went thinking, I really don't want to be here. The shirt wasn't there. But as I walked back through the shopping centre, my hands started going like this, like I was running my hands through flowers or something. But it was running through the energy of everybody, and I just walked through going, nobody really heard me, but I knew something was happening, yeah? That was quite amazing in itself. And the other place I did that, I've just remembered, when I was in hospital last year, there was a lady in the bed next to me for 3 weeks. I was in for 9, and she was bitter, and she wasn't kind about people, and she'd start ranting and raving. So I just lie in my bed going, she went, what's that sound? Can anybody hear that? And I just went, just lay there, I'll do my happy sound. So make your happy sound wherever you want to, guys, okay? So I'm going to... needed Jesus. Sorry, she needed Jesus, of course she did. And a little bit of whatever else we can bring in. Whoever else comes in. Okay, I'm going to sing you a song called Man of the Mountain. I have a few muses in my life, and a lot of them tend to be my husband and my son. Also a grandchild and a daughter, so 2 daughters. And they all come into my music in some way or other. This one's called Man of the Mountain. You'll get to do some ohms in this. Let's have a practice. Om, om. And again. Om. Wonderful. I'll let you know. And if you feel like doing it randomly, just om. Are you crying, Cheryl? Cheryl's face leaks. Man of the mountain, boy of my heart, man of the mountain, boy of my heart, man of the mountain, boy of my heart, man of the river, drifting along. Man of the river, drifting along. Man of the river, sunrise, morning song, sunrise in my eyes, I hear you calling, sing it for me. I hear you calling, sing it for me. I hear you calling, guide my dreams. Land of the sunset, end of the day. Man of the sunset, end of the day. Into the sunset fading away. Imagine you're on the river Amazon. You've got your own man of the mountain. Just drifting along. Man of the mountain, boy of my heart. Man of the mountain, boy of my heart. Man of the mountain, back to the start. Three songs. Give yourselves a scream. So I'm feeling very zen again now. I don't know what time we started, but it's 4 o'clock. We're nearly there, so okay. I'm going to sing Blue Angel and then come home. I'm going to sing Blue Angel because I sang it earlier and a lot of people have commented on it. It's a song that came through to me. There are 2 lyrics. One of them is blue and one of them is angel, okay? And it came through after a blue angel helped me to just to get up after I'd had a fall. And this angel appeared to me, and so I honour her energy. Thank you for being here. It gets sung differently every time. Okay, I'd like to say a very, very big thank you for being here, and thank you for being here at the Hog Festival, and for all joining together in love and light and that fantastic vibe. I'm going to leave you with a song that it came to me because there's something quite dark that's going on. A long time ago, I channeled a lot of information about tunnels under the ground, about what's happening with certain children in the world, and that not everybody will have heard of yet, but it's coming to light more and more. And then something happened with Trump last time he was in office, and when he was voted out of office, but while he was still in office, then the military operations that had put into place were allowed to take place. And I started getting all this stuff through about Trump. I don't do politics, I haven't watched mainstream telly for 12 years, but people kept talking to me about Trump, and I'm thinking, what's going on? Because people know I don't do politics. And then we were watching a very old film during lockdown, and Trump appeared in it in the cameo role, and we were like, my husband looked at me like, what is going on? And my car kept being turned while I was driving it and pulling up outside houses called White House, or I was going into White House Lane, White House Road, all these things. So I knew there was something there. And so then I started to realise that all the media hype about Trump, it was not all as it's mapped out to be. And a lot of stuff came through. And one of the operations that we put into place was to release some of these children. And it started happening all over the world. Some of these children, coachloads of children, were released from these underground places, which I know it's dark and sinister, but it's coming to light more and more. And so I thought, I've got to put this song out there. So I have a daughter in America, and she feels it's about her. And yes, it is. It's about anybody you know. If you know somebody who's gone missing, gone wandering, somebody, I used to have a relative with Alzheimer's who'd go out and not come back and we couldn't find him, It can be about anything, but it's rooted in something really difficult in the world, that actually all our love and light and awakening is starting to bring an end to that karmic stuff that we were never meant to own. Humans were never meant to have karma. And so I'm going to love you and leave you with this one. I want you to just hold the essence of it, that it's about bringing the light to anyone who's not in a great place, that needs the light to shine in, to bring them home to their truth. This was recorded with the Rossendale Male Voice Choir, so they were all quite moved when they heard the roots of the song. Okay. Come home, may the light be with you on your way. Come home, may the love be with you always. Come home, may you find the happiness inside. Come home, let the love and light be your guide. Come home, may the freedom free you from within. Be free, let the dream of hope and peace begin. May the light be with you on your way. Come home, may the love be with you always. Come home, may you find the happiness inside. Come home, May the freedom free you from within. Be free. Let the dream of hope and peace begin. Let the dream of hope and peace begin. Thank you. It's been really lovely to meet you all. If you are interested in listening to any more of the music, please just scan the code on the leaflets or on the pop-up banner outside. But I hope to see you again. Oh yeah, I've got some CDs here. If anybody wants a good old-fashioned CD, a hard copy rather than a download, my husband's just got some at the back as well. So I know not everybody does the scanning thing, and I don't. I'd rather listen to a CD and have a look at the artwork, to be honest. Okay, thank you very, very much. It's been lovely spending this last part of this day with you. Enjoy the rest of your time here, and I hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.